This video is for entertainment purposes only. All of the information in this video was taken from the internet. I'm not saying the information is fact.
Back in 2015.
Oh, she ugly as fuck, y'all. I'm my mama's sexiest child. Tired, you know that. Fully tired. 36 shit.
I feel like what that make you 2015.
Fort Lauderdale police are actively investigating a triple shooting that occurred over the weekend so far. No arrests have been made, and investigators believe the shooting happened in the middle of an intersection, putting countless other lives at risk. It happened early Saturday morning along the 600 block of Northwest 62nd Street, just west of Interstate 95. Multiple 911 calls for help came in following the shooting, including from one of the victims, who could be heard screaming in pain once officers arrived at the scene. They said they found 3 men shot inside a vehicle. A black sedan with numerous bullet holes in the window was observed at the scene. The victims were rushed to a nearby hospital where one of them died. He has been identified as 18-year-old Marion Harrison. His father spoke to Local 10. He said, "My son, his life was taken without cause. He was murdered, cold-blooded murdered," said Chatty Harrison. "I don't know who the guys or the suspects are, but I know I want justice for my son Marion." One additional man who was not hit by gunfire was taken to the hospital as a precaution. Police said the search now continues for the shooter as Marion's father looks for closure. He had a bright future ahead of him. Chatty Harrison told Local 10 News in a phone interview Tuesday, "For his life to be cut short like this without giving him a chance. It's just not fair. What led up to this deadly gunfire remains under investigation. The identities of the other victims have not been released."
Oh, sir, can you hear me? Hey, get my brother to the hospital! Get my brother to the hospital! Okay, sir, where's your brother?
We're hearing the panicked 911 calls made moments after 3 men were shot in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. 18-year-old Marion Harrison was killed, and 2 other men are still in the hospital recovering. Police say the shooting happened around 5 a.m. along Northwest 62nd Street, just east of I-95. Officers tell us the shooting appears to have happened on the road while the victims were driving.
New details in a tragic weekend shooting that claimed the life of a South Florida teenager. The car he was in riddled with bullets, and tonight 2 others remain in the hospital, but the shooter has not been found.
And the shooting happened about 5 o'clock in the morning Saturday here on Cypress Creek and 6th Way in the roadway, according to police. And then the 911 call started, and you can really hear the aftermath in these calls. And we should tell you, they're a little difficult to hear. These are perhaps the last moments of a teenager's life. He and 3 others hit with bullets inside this car Saturday morning in the 600 block of Cypress Creek Road. The calls to 911 tell only part of the story.
Just a bunch of gunshots just went off.
I was literally walking by and I heard shots fired, and then there was people in the car. I don't know, like. Okay, they're already en route to this location as route 2, but I'm just updating everything that you're seeing, okay? They got shot.
Someone inside the car too made a call for help.
Oh, you gotta get out of this shot. Hello, 911. What's the address of the emergency?
Didn't shooting.
Where?
Didn't shooting.
Okay.
They let me on 6-6. Give me help. TD Bank.
Okay.
TD Bank. I don't know where we at, but we just got the shooting. TD, come on, fast, get me out, man. Come on, get me out my leg.
4 people got shot. Hello, 911.
I just been shot.
Where were you shot, sir?
I've been shot. I don't know.
Where on your body were you shot, sir?
Everywhere, bro. Get my brother to the hospital.
Okay, sir, where's your brother?
Inside the car, 18-year-old Marion Harrison. He would not survive.
Who shot them? It don't matter. Who shot the guy? I don't know.
18-year-old Marion Harrison, his father Chatty Harrison, telling me about his heartbreaking loss.
My son, his life was taken without cause. He was murdered, cold-blooded murder.
Marian's family says that he just graduated from high school.
He had a bright career ahead of him, you know what I mean? And for him to have his life just taken it short from him like that without even giving him a chance, that ain't fair. Do the right thing, turn yourself in.
Marian Harrison, also known as Foolie, tragically found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was in a vehicle with members of GYG when the incident occurred. Foolie's death was reportedly a retaliation for the murder of JR just 6 months after GYG had killed JR in a violent attempt at revenge. 1800 targeted GYG rapper 6th Avenue Youngin by shooting at the car he was in. Fortunately, 6th Avenue Youngin escaped unharmed and later expressed his anger on Instagram, vowing to retaliate against all of 1800. Rest in peace, fbg.foolie36.